Some moments feel ordinary until they become the last. These photos capture famous actors in their final days, just before their stories came to an end. Catherine O'Hara, seen at a 2025 gala, looking frail in a final appearance. She later died from complications of cancer and embolism at 71. Ewan McIntosh, the Office actor, in a final photo after years of illness. He died February 19, 2024, at a care home at the age of 50. Chris Penn, actor known for Reservoir Dogs in late 2004 photos. He died January 24, 2006, from heart disease at the age of 40. Bob McGrath, Sesame Street star, in a June 2022 photo shortly before his passing. He died December 4, 2022, from a stroke at the age of 90. The final photo of Paul Walker, taken shortly before the 100-mile-per-hour car crash in Santa Clarita, California, on November 30, 2013, that killed him. He was only 40. Lance Reddick, actor seen in a final social media post days before death. He died March 17, 2023, from heart disease at the age of 60. Joe Besser, Three Stooges member, in a final photo months before his death. He died March 1, 1988, from heart failure at the age of 80. Val Kilmer's final Instagram post. The Batman and Top Gun star was reported to have died on April 1, 2025 from pneumonia at 65. Helen McCrory, actress seen in a final TV interview, looking visibly weak. She died April 16, 2021, from cancer at the age of 52. Demon Wilson, Sanford and Son star, in one of his last public photos. He died at home from cancer complications at the age of 77. James Van Der Beek, Dawson's Creek star, in a final virtual appearance. He died from colorectal cancer after a private health battle at 48. Richard Kiel, best known for playing Jaws in James Bond, photographed 5 months before his death from a heart attack in 2014. He was 74. Eric Dane, Grey's Anatomy star, seen in a wheelchair at Los Angeles Airport in final photos. He died February 19, 2026, from ALS-related illness at 53. James Gandolfini, dining with his family in Rome, only days before suffering a fatal heart attack on June 19, 2013. He was 51 and vacationing in Italy. Robert Duvall, legendary actor, seen exercising in a final video before his death. He died February 15, 2026, peacefully at home at 95. Nicholas Brendan, Buffy star, in a final video reflecting on his career. He died March 20, 2026, in his sleep at home at the age of 54. Ruth Buzzy, known for Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, seen smiling in one of her last photos despite illness. She died May 1, 2025, from Alzheimer's complications at age 88. Whitney Houston leaving the True Hollywood Club just 2 days before her death. She was later found in her hotel bathtub on February 11, 2012, aged 48. Alan Rickman photographed during his last public appearance in London on December 7, 2015, just a month before his death from pancreatic cancer at 69. Johnny Wachter, General Hospital actor, in his last Instagram post before death. He was shot May 25, 2024, during a robbery in Los Angeles at 37. Peter Green, known for villain roles in a final photo days before death. He died December 12, 2023, from a self-inflicted gunshot at 58. Ray Sharkey, actor seen in his final film, Cop and a Half. He died June 11, 1993, from complications of AIDS at the age of 40. Terry Thomas photographed in April 1989. He died less than a year later, in January 1990, from complications related to Parkinson's disease at the age of 78. James Ransone, actor known for The Wire, in a final photo taken months before death. He died December 19, 2025, by suicide at 46. Shelley Desai, character actor known for film and TV roles, in one of his final photos. He died February 10, 2026, at the age of 90. James Coburn, actor seen months before his death in a final photo. He died November 18, 2002, from a heart attack at the age of 74. The last known photo of Mexican icon Roberto Chespirito Gómez Bolaños with his daughter, captured just 20 days before his death. Anthony Perkins photographed by paparazzi on October 8, 1991, less than a year before he died at 60 from complications related to AIDS. Robert Carradine, actor seen smiling in final podcast photos. He died February 23, 2026, by suicide at 71 after a private struggle. Matt Clark, Western film actor, in one of his last known photos. He died from complications following spinal surgery at the age of 86. Dana Plato, known for Different Strokes, in one of her final photos. She died May 8, 1999, from a drug overdose at 34 after personal struggles. Isaiah Whitlock Jr., actor seen in a May 2025 photo shortly before his passing. He died December 30, 2025, after a short illness at 71. John Ritter, Three's Company star, in one of his last photos weeks before death. He died September 11, 2003, from an aortic dissection at 54. John Eric Hexum, seen in his final interview months before tragedy. He died October 18, 1984, from an accidental self-inflicted gunshot at 26. Robert Redford, legendary actor, in his final TV appearance on Dark Winds. He died September 16, 2025, peacefully in his sleep at 89. Raquel Welch getting a manicure in July 2022. Her last public sighting, taken 6 months before her death at 82. Loretta Swit, known for MASH, seen in a final photo shared online before her death. She died May 30, 2025, at the age of 87 at her New York home. Patrick Swayze in his final days before succumbing to pancreatic cancer in 2009. He remained composed and resilient until the end. Kenny Baker, the actor who portrayed R2-D2, seen attending The Force Awakens premiere, this would become his final major public appearance before his passing. Legendary rocker John English captured joking around in a hospital cafe just days before he died from complications following surgery on March 9, 2016, aged 66. Ray Liotta with his fiancée in the Dominican Republic, taken just days before he unexpectedly died in his sleep on May 26, 2022, aged 67. Oliver Reed during the filming of Gladiator in 1999, his final role. He died in a pub in Malta during production on May 2, 1999, at the age of 61. Sawyer Sweeten, known for Everybody Loves Raymond, on his motorcycle in a final photo. He died April 23, 2015, from a self-inflicted gunshot at 19. Gig Young, an Oscar-winning actor, in one of his final images. He died October 19, 1978, after shooting his wife and then himself in New York at 64. Margot Kidder, known as Lois Lane in Superman, at one of her final conventions. She died May 13, 2018, from a self-inflicted drug overdose at 69. Houston Stevenson, seen in a final photo with his mother days before tragedy. He later died by suicide at a young age, shocking fans. June Lockhart, known for Lassie and Lost in Space, in a late career screen appearance before her passing. She died October 23, 2025, of natural causes at age 100. John Amos photographed at the premiere of his last role in Suits L.A. The beloved actor died on August 21, 2024, at the age of 84. Final known photo of Glee actor Mark Salling from October 2017, taken just months before he died by suicide after facing criminal charges. James Dean pictured with his Porsche just 9 days before the crash that took his life on September 30, 1955. He was only 24 years old. Tom Sizemore, seen at a final red carpet appearance weeks before his death. He died March 3, 2023, from a brain aneurysm at 61. John Wayne at the Academy Awards just 2 months prior to his death from stomach cancer in 1979. He was 72 and appeared visibly frail during the event. One of the last public appearances of Mary Tyler Moore before her death from pneumonia in 2017. She was 80 years old. Chuck Norris, legendary action star, in his final Instagram post before death. He died March 19, 2026, at 86, with his cause of death kept private. Patrick Troughton, Doctor Who star, filmed at a convention hours before death. He died March 28, 1987, from a heart attack at 67. Malcolm Jamal Warner, known for The Cosby Show, in one of his final videos before tragedy. He died July 20, 2025, from drowning-related asphyxia at age 54. Diane Ladd, known for Chinatown, seen in her final social media post before death. She died November 3, 2025, from respiratory failure at the age of 89. Bernie Mac, comedian seen in his final film Old Dogs. He died August 9, 2008, from pneumonia complications at the age of 50. Tyrone Power, photographed on set just before collapsing. He died November 15, 1958, from a heart attack during filming at the age of 44. Tom Noonan, actor known for Manhunter, in a final Instagram photo. He died in 2025 at a New Jersey hospital after a long illness at 74. Leslie Jordan, known for Will and Grace, seen in his final Instagram post before tragedy. He died October 24, 2022, in a car crash at the age of 67. Jonathan Joss, known for voicing John Redcorn in King of the Hill, seen promoting a podcast days before his death. He died June 1, 2025, after being shot in a dispute at the age of 59. Sherry Lewis, puppeteer seen in her final TV appearance. She died August 2, 1998, from cancer at 65, shortly after filming her farewell. Terry Garr, known for Young Frankenstein and Tootsie, photographed outside a downtown Los Angeles office in 2020. She died at 79 after a long battle with illness. Some of the last recorded footage of Debbie Reynolds, captured shortly before she died from a stroke at the age of 84, just one day after the death of her daughter, Carrie Fisher. Cameron Boyce in his final photo, captured by his father just hours before his death at 20. He died in his sleep from SUDEP, a rare complication linked to epilepsy. Chris Farley in his final known photos, taken one day before his fatal overdose on December 18, 1997. The SNL legend was only 33. Thomas G. Waits, character actor, in his final Instagram post shortly before death. He died in 2025 after health complications at age 70. Graham Greene, Oscar-nominated actor, in one of his final public photos. He died April 3, 1991, from leukemia at the age of 86. Russ Columbo, singer and actor, in one of his final photos before tragedy. He died September 2, 1934, in an accidental shooting at 26. Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe embracing on the set of The Misfits, 1961. It became the final film for both. Gable died before its release. Actress Sharon Tate and Jay Sebring in one of their final photos. Both were killed by the Manson family inside her home on August 9, 1969. Michael Clark Duncan, seen in June 2012. The Green Mile star died just a few months later, on September 3rd, from a massive heart attack at 54. Myrna Loy, seen with Lauren Bacall in June 1993. Her final known photo before she passed away 6 months later at 88. Leonard Nimoy, the legendary Star Trek star, died just days after being hospitalized with severe chest pains. He was 83 and truly lived long and prospered. Carol Landis, a 1940s star, seen in her final film, Brass Monkey. She died July 5, 1948, from a barbiturate overdose in Los Angeles at 29. John Seberg, known for Breathless in one of her final photos. She died August 30, 1979, from a barbiturate overdose in Paris at 40. Omar Sharif attending an awards event 8 months before his death from a heart attack at 83. The Lawrence of Arabia star remained the embodiment of elegance to the end. Elizabeth Taylor in one of her final photos, seated in a wheelchair with an oxygen tank, still wearing her signature bold sunglasses and gold jewelry. Marlon Brando in his final known photograph before dying of respiratory failure in 2004. The Godfather star was 80 and weighed over 300 pounds. The final photo of Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa. 11 months later, both were discovered dead in their home from suspected poisoning. Richard Mall, Night Court star, seen at home in a final photo months before death. He died October 26, 2023, at the age of 80. Brian James, actor from 48 Hours and Tango and Cash, in one of his final photos. He died August 7, 1999, from a heart attack at 54. Lucille Ball at the Academy Awards on March 29, 1989. Her final public appearance before dying from an aortic rupture 1 month later at 77. Brian Keith, known for Family Affair, in one of his last photos. He died November 24, 1997, from a self-inflicted gunshot at his Malibu home at 75. A rare late-life photo of Rita Hayworth from 1981. The Gilda star died 6 years later, following a long struggle with Alzheimer's disease at 68. Diane Keaton's final Instagram post showed her at home with her beloved golden retriever. The Oscar-winning actress later passed away peacefully. Richard Attenborough in one of his final public appearances, before passing away from natural causes in 2014 at 91. A true giant of cinema. The final known photo of screen icon Lauren Bacall from 2013. She passed away a year later after suffering a stroke, only weeks before turning 90. Big Willie Robinson, a Green Beret, actor, drag racer, and activist, spent his life fighting gang violence through racing before his death in 2012 at 69. The last known photo of Bob Shatford before boarding the Andrea Gale for its final voyage, later portrayed by Mark Wahlberg in The Perfect Storm, 2001. Screenshot from Leslie Jordan's final video post without his hat. The beloved actor died from cardiac arrest while driving in 2022 at the age of 67. Carolyn Jones, dancing with John Aston during their 1982 wedding. Less than a year later, she died from cancer at the age of 53. Darman actor Carl Judy in his final Instagram post before he fell into a coma. He passed away 3 years ago today, leaving fans devastated. Raul Julia photographed roughly a month before his death due to complications from a stroke. The Addams Family star died at just 54 years old. The final photograph of Marilyn Monroe alongside Buddy Greco, captured just days before her fatal overdose on August 4, 1962. The last known photo of Kirk Douglas with Catherine Zeta-Jones. The Hollywood icon passed away at the age of 103 after a long and full life. The final known image of Maggie Smith, taken in October 2023 for a Low campaign. She passed away on September 27, 2024 at 89. Glynis Johns, best known as Mrs. Banks in Mary Poppins, seen in her final public appearance. She passed away yesterday at the age of 100. John Candy on the set of Wagons East shortly before suffering a fatal heart attack in Mexico on March 4, 1994. He was just 43. Candy Darling photographed on her deathbed in 1974, shortly before dying from lymphoma. The Warhol Muse wrote, "I am just so bored by everything, bored to death." Anton Yelchin's final selfie, posted just 3 days before his tragic car accident on June 19, 2016. The 27-year-old actor was fatally crushed by his own vehicle. Bob Hope in his last public photo, taken 2 months before his death from pneumonia in July 2003. The legendary comedian had just reached 100 years old. Michael Gambon, widely recognized as Dumbledore in Harry Potter, passed away at 82, remembered as one of Britain's most respected and beloved actors. Will Rogers and Wiley Post in a final photo before takeoff. Both died August 15, 1935, in a plane crash in Alaska. Chad Brown, known for The Wire, seen in one of his final images before illness took him. He died July 2, 2014, from cancer at the age of 52. David H.K. Bell, known for Lilo and Stitch, seen in a final photo before his passing. He died June 16, 2025, from heart disease at the age of 46. Joan Crawford during her final photo shoot with photographer John Engstead on August 11, 1976, the last time she ever posed for the camera. John Belushi seen at Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman's wedding reception in Beverly Hills, just hours before his death on March 5, 1982. Bruce Lee in his final photograph, taken in July 1973, only days before his sudden and still mysterious death at the age of 32. Michael Landon making his last appearance on The Tonight Show in May 1991. Despite looking frail, he smiled throughout. He died just weeks later from cancer at 54. Ava Gardner, during her last photo shoot in London in 1984, captured by photographer Tom Zimberoff. She passed away 2 years later at the age of 67. Johnny Carson in one of his last photos, taken about a month before his death in 2005. The legendary host died 17 years ago at 79. Roger Moore appearing in a video just 3 days before his death, leaving both fans and his son deeply emotional. He was 89 years old. The last known photo of Sean Connery, taken on his 89th birthday, alongside his son Jason Connery and his partner. The legendary Bond actor passed away not long after. Kevin Conroy, the iconic voice of Batman, posted this final image on Halloween 2022. He passed away soon after, leaving behind a legacy that defined a generation. Steve McQueen photographed with his wife just months before his death from congestive heart failure in 1980. The King of Cool was 50 years old. Jonathan Brandis in his final publicity photo. Only days later, on this day in 2003, the Sequest star tragically died by suicide at 27. Two-time Oscar winner Louise Rayner in her last known photograph. She passed away on this day 3 years ago at the age of 104. A true legend of Hollywood. comedian Harry Einstein seen speaking with Milton Berle just moments before he collapsed and died of a heart attack at a Friars Club dinner in 1958. Gene Wilder attending the U.S. Open in 2015, his final public outing before he passed away on August 29, 2016. The Willy Wonka star was 83. The last known image of Carrie Fisher, taken by a fan in London shortly before she suffered cardiac arrest and died on December 27, 2016, at the age of 60. The last known photo of Charlie Chaplin, taken not long before his peaceful death on December 25, 1977, at his home in Switzerland. One of the final images of Audrey Hepburn, captured in Switzerland before her death in January 1993 from appendiceal cancer. She was 63 years old. Michael Madsen, known for Reservoir Dogs, seen at a final convention appearance before his death. He died July 3, 2025, from cardiac arrest at the age of 67. Soap opera actor Tyler Christopher posted this final image on Instagram shortly before passing away from cardiac arrest at the age of 50. Gilbert Gottfried pictured posing with Abe Vigoda. Just 2 years after this photo, Vigoda passed away at 94, leaving behind a lasting legacy of humor. James Earl Jones, best known as the iconic voice of Darth Vader and Mufasa, passed away on September 9, 2024, at the age of 93, following a long and legendary career. Udo Kier, actor seen at Milan Fashion Week in a final public appearance. He died November 23, 2025, shortly after at the age of 80. Anthony Lee, actor from Liar Liar, in a final photo months before his death. He died October 2000 after being shot by police at 33. The last photograph of Golden Girls star Betty White. She died peacefully in her sleep in December 2021, just 2 weeks shy of her 100th birthday. One of the last known photos of Thomas Mickle Ford, who passed away on October 12, 2016, after suffering a ruptured abdominal aneurysm at the age of 52. Jack Lemmon receiving a kiss from Abu at the Emmys just 9 months before his death from colon cancer in 2001, aged 76.